Be it WWE or anywhere else, wrestling has certainly been no stranger to bizarre storylines. Over the years, we've seen everything from the paranormal to the plain absurd, but one fairly common story seems to have to do with wrestlers facing evil doppelgangers of themselves. We've seen it time and time again, our share of fake Stings, Sin Caras and Undertakers among others. However, one particular evil twin stands out among the rest. Appearing for less than a month on Monday Night Raw, let us take a look at the time where a fake Kane tried to make his presence known. This is one of the voices of weird wrestling trivia, and this is the Imposter Kane story in a nutshell. At the time, the original Kane was portrayed by Glenn Jacobs. Kane made an iconic debut in 1997, and over the next 9 years his character would evolve tremendously, going from a silent monster to showing more personality and then snapping completely after being forced to unmask. Behind the scenes, Jacobs had been with WWE since 1995, having portrayed Isaac Yankem and the fake Diesel before landing the career-making role of Kane. By 2006, Kane had won multiple championships and had established himself as a reliable veteran on the higher end of the card. WWE also chose to feature him in the lead role of See No Evil, the first major movie produced by WWE Studios. To further promote the movie's impending release on May 19, 2006, a storyline involving Kane was created for TV. In the weeks leading up to See No Evil's release, Kane would begin acting strangely every time the date May 19th was mentioned. Attacking anyone who ever brought up that date, Kane would later reveal that May 19th was also the day that his family were killed in the same fire that burned him. 10 days later, during a match with Shelton Benjamin, Kane's old theme music would hit, and bizarrely, a second Kane in a bad wig would make his way out. Portrayed by Drew Hankinson, the man better known today as Luke Gallows, the Imposter Kane would mimic the mannerisms of the Devil's Favorite Demon from when he first appeared in 1997. Over the next few weeks, the Imposter Kane would continue to torment the original and thankfully replaced his wig. This eventually culminated in a match between the two at Vengeance 2006. Shockingly, the Imposter won. While it seemed that the angle was meant to continue further, it actually ended the very next night. Kane would beat down the Imposter, unmask him, and take the mask back for himself. Following this, we would never see the fake Kane again, and the storyline was never brought up. It turns out that the actual reason for the storyline was due to Glenn Jacobs contemplating a retirement from the ring. Wanting to still keep the character of Kane after Jacobs' retirement, WWE brought in this apparent imposter in the hopes of revealing him to be the true Kane, while the Kane we all believe to be the original would have been exposed as a fake. Seemingly having not learned their lesson from the last time they tried to replace established characters with new performers, Vince McMahon soured on the idea of replacing Kane only because of how bad the wig looked on the imposter on the night he made his debut. Jacobs himself would soon decide not to retire and continue to play Kane as a full-time performer for the next 13 years. The same way Jacobs himself could not play a better Diesel than Kevin Nash, no frizzy-haired imposter could ever replace the Big Red Machine.